Guys, so I wanted to do a tutorial on this look right here. This is really good for Christmas and also for New Year's. It is a neutral look. The only thing that's really bold is the lip. I'm used the Smashbox Full Exposure. It's the only eyeshadow palette that I use for this whole look. As you can see, it is pretty pigmented, and of course, I know this camera is not picking it up well, but just know that it is super good. We've got brown in the crease, a nice light goldish lid, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn how to do this look, just keep watching. Hey guys, so we're gonna start out by using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Expresso, and we're also gonna speed by because everybody does their brows their own way, and this is just how I do mine. Once you're done coloring your eyebrows, go ahead and carve out your brows with a concealer that is your same skin tone. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 25 medium, and I'm going to carve the top and bottom of my eyebrows, and then I will be blending with my finger. Next, I'll be using the Balm Put a Lid on It eyeshadow primer. This is an extremely good eyeshadow primer that I've used for a little while now. Then once you're done with putting on primer, set it with a translucent powder, and I am using the Mercier translucent powder. Then I'll be using the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. I'll be using the bottom row second shade if you are looking at it like on the table, and we'll be putting this all over the crease as the transition shade. Afterwards, we're going to use the two matte brown shades that's also in that bottom row, and we're going to put that in our crease as well, but this is going to be more defined than the transition shade. So try not to go above your crease line because then you'll cover up the work that you did with the transition shade. Then we'll be taking the third shade on the top row to put all over our lid, just to give our eye a little bit of a shimmer since everything else we have been doing is matte. Once you're done with your lids, go back with the brush that you used with the brown shades and go over your crease to fix whatever the lid color took away, and also fix your outer V. Then take a blending brush and blend your crease out so we don't have any harsh lines. With this look, I ended up making a winged eye, basically, and I used the Tarte Precision Longwear Liquid Liner. I also use my Ardell 120 Demis. You don't have to put false lashes on, but just for me and my preference, I did because I like just the look of fuller lashes, and the 120s give me that natural full look. Yes, make sure you try to fan it out just so the glue isn't too wet. Next, we're taking the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, and I'm applying that all over my face. I do have large pores like on the side of my nose above my cheeks, so I get more detailed there. And after applying that, I'll be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Warm Beige, and I'll be applying that with my Morphe M439 brush. Which, if you are using a beauty blender and never used a brush before, this will be a great transition from a beauty blender to a brush. Well, after blending all the way down to your neck, I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer underneath my eyes. You do want to go a couple of shades lighter just so you can have a brighter under eye, and I'm using the Fit Me concealer in number 20 Sand, and I'll be blending that out with a micro mini beauty blender. And immediately set your eye so you don't have any creasing. The best thing to do is start with one eye and complete that entire under eye before you go off to the next one, just so you had enough time to focus on setting it and preventing creasing. Also, once you're done setting your under eye, go ahead and set your entire face with the translucent powder. This will prevent you from getting really oily. And I also had a little visitor pop up. This is Peanut, my family chihuahua. She's not mine, she's actually my grandmother's, but I like to claim her when I can. After our little visit, we are now using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, and I'm using the shade Medium Cocoa to contour my cheekbones and my forehead, and also temples. Now I'm using the Tarte blush in Tipsy, and I'll be applying that with my e.l.f. stippling brush, which is actually really good to apply blush, and I'll be applying that in circular motions. And if you feel like your contour isn't sharp enough for you, you can always take your translucent powder and line your bottom cheekbone, and that will clean up your contour. Now I'll be highlighting with my Morphe M601 brush, and I'm using the shade Pop of Light in the contour palette, and I'll be highlighting the top of my cheekbones and the side of my temples. Do not forget to wipe away your translucent powder. Here I'm just applying my Milani liquid lipstick in number 7 Romance. Last I've heard they still have this on their website, so you probably still get their liquid lipsticks from there. If you feel like it applied messily, you could just take your concealer that's in your shade and just clean up everywhere that you feel like you messed up. And then it'll come out perfectly clean. Alright guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. Bye.